5 young Jews in New York talked to 4 young Jews in Jerusalem about the issues that face Jews today and what being Jewish means to them. Welcome to the Jewish Reconnection Project.
My grandparents will not go to the wedding of anyone who's intermarried, and that's been really painful in my family because there have been mixed marriages.
My dad's part of something called the Rabbinical Assembly. It's the group of conservative Jewish rabbis, and they actually have rules where even if it's a close family member, the rabbi still can't go to an intermarriage.
It would be very important to my parents, and especially to my mother, that I marry a Jewish man. Or woman in this family, everything's okay. But it's important that it'll be Jewish.
If I fall in love with a non-Jewish person, it definitely would be important for me that my kids would be raised Jewish.
I have dated Jewish guys, but it's not necessary criteria for me.
Well, you know, I got a girlfriend. Things are going pretty well.
Having, a spouse that's Jewish, that's religious, is the most important thing to me.
Tall is a necessary criteria. Funny is a necessary criteria. Jewish, not so much.
I have a close friend who's Catholic, and she recently told me to ask her out. I just decided I couldn't do it. I'd been thinking about it for a long time, and Judaism is who I am. I am a Jew. It's so much a part of my identity that somebody who, if they have no connection to it, I don't know how I could share my life with them.
Well, I have to say that I find it kind of sad that it's even an option. I think that if you had the privilege of being a Jew, then you did the best way you can. And I do believe that the best way to do it is by the Torah rule.
For me, it's really difficult because obviously I am a product of that kind of marriage, and it's like, I feel that it was a positive thing in my life because it made me open to other perspectives.
My mother is Jewish and my father is French. My mother coming from a very traditional Jewish background, this was not the right thing for a young Jewish lady to do, so she actually lived with my father for about 5 years without any of her family knowing. My grandmother had a hard time accepting my father, wondering sort of how her grandchildren would grow up. I went to temple for all the high holidays. I never went to church, but we did have a Christmas tree. On Christmas Eve, all of our Jewish family comes over to celebrate Christmas. And it's nice, it's inclusive. We all learn a little something, and we all experience a little something different, and everyone adds something different.
I don't think I personally will mix marry, but it's something that happens, obviously. It's an occurrence it's realistic in the modern world. Judaism somehow needs to adjust to some degree, and instead of lose and absorb the people that could be potential Jews in the future.